All right, Nick, getting set to go up against the Milwaukee Admirals here this evening. But before we get into that, let's just talk about the week of practice for you guys. How nice is it to have some time here at home just to focus on, some skills days as well and just sort of get back to basics?
Yeah, it's nice. When we go on a road trip a couple weeks ago, it takes a lot of, it's a little bit of a grind. So we come back, we went on the road again a couple weeks later. So it's nice to get a week at home and, get some skill stuff in and, be fresh for this weekend.
Circling on that skills day, how nice is that just to sort of break up the regular, practice days and sort of have a day where you guys can focus on yourselves and focus on maybe some of the more, not so much X's and O's, but just sort of your own games a little bit more.
Yeah, it's nice, especially when you have a whole week of practice and it feels like it's going by slow. You just want to get to the games, do something different in practice in the middle of the week, splits it up and keeps you keeps you a little bit more excited for the weekend.
Going back to that Calgary series, how nice is it to see a guy like Christian Reichel finally find the back of the net? He's been obviously held off the score sheet for a while here, but to get those first two, what was that like for you to see that? And what does that do for the room, too, to see a guy like that finally find the back of the net?
Yeah, he's had his chances, and for him to do that, nobody likes scoring more than him. So when he did, everybody was so excited for him, and yeah, it's great to see the pilots flying high right now.
Yeah, and also this week it was the community practice series. How nice is it for you guys to get back in the community as well and help with some younger kids and help out at sort of an outdoor practice? A little bit of a different day for you as well.
Yeah, it was great, and the weather was a lot better than it has been in the past years. So it was great to get out there. The kids are great. All the parents had good questions too. So it was a good experience, and they got such a good setup there that it's first class. We really enjoyed our time there.
And then focusing in on tonight against Milwaukee, it's the first time you've played them since that playoff series last year. Is there still a bit of a sour taste in maybe some guys' mouth after that way that playoff series went? Even the past 2 years, facing them in the playoffs 2 years ago as well?
Yeah, I think I heard some that we've played them 26 times in the last 2 years. So we've played them a lot, and for them to take us out in Game 5 both years, obviously there's a little bit of maybe resentment towards the team, a little bit of hatred, and it should be a fun weekend.
What do you remember about that team? Obviously, it's been quite a while since you played them, but what sort of stands out in their game that maybe you or some of the guys who were here last couple of years remember?
Oh, they play hard. They, in front of the net, our net, their net. They got 2-3 guys going to our net, and they block shots. They play the game the right way. They're a hard team to play against. I got a lot of respect for how they play, and we're gonna need a match and exceed their intensity if we want to come out with 2 points tonight.